Hey, what's up guys, it's Kazooie here, and welcome to episode 37 of Skidding to Glory. And we're going to start off by going into the first game of this episode. We applied a squad fitness card to the team since a few players were quite low on fitness, and now we go into the first game where we comp against a bit of a hybrid team. A lot of French players, also some players from the Premier League and from the Liga BBVA, I do believe. And we're getting started off there with the Vitinho, cutting inside with the Burber spin. We go to fake shot to a nice spin. We went for a shot, but it just went wide. Then only a few minutes later, it is again Vitinho going through. We tried to beat the goalkeeper with the Rabona shot, but it completely went off target. Then we're in the 27th minute. We have Roberto Firmino there on the ball. We beat one defender nicely. Then I wanted to go for a chip shot into the far corner since there was a lot of space, but the goalkeeper just saved it. So we go into the second half. We had a lot of chances in the first half, but we just couldn't finish them off. I was obviously trying to score that Rabona, which was the main reason why it was still 0-0 basically. Into the second half, we got a header there with Witsel, which just went wide. Then in the 72nd minute, it's my opponent going through that. Pretty much his first chance of the game. An amazing save there from Luis, who keeps us into the game. But then in the 77th minute, we picked up a free kick. I decided to switch it to Franck Ribéry, and we put it into the top corner to make it 1-0 and finally give us the lead. A really nice goal from Franck Ribéry. Then we're in the 82nd minute. We have the ball with Vitinho. A nice scoop turn. Then we went with the fake Rabona to a double touch spin to beat two defenders. Actually, we almost lose it, but then we pretty much continue on with the skill moves, and we make it 2-0 to actually pick up the 8th skill goal as well. So we ended up winning that game 2-0. Three players actually got man of the match, which is pretty cool to see as well. All three got an 8.3 rating. So we continue on. We go into the second game, and again we come up against a ridiculous team, just like in the previous episode. He actually had three blue players: Team of the Year Robin, Team of the Year Kroos, and also Team of the Year Sergio Ramos. And also I think second in form, even third in form, Alexis Sanchez. So we go into this game again. We went with the Rabona shot this time with Ribéry, but a great save there from, I do believe, David De Gea. Then in the 22nd minute, Ribéry going through again with the Rabona shot, this time actually from a pretty different angle, but you never know it with goalkeepers this year in FIFA 15. They seem to kind of react weird whenever you pull off shots from different angles. But anyway, we got a corner as well. We played off short, a nice header. Again, his goalkeeper saved it. Then in the 72nd minute, in the second half, he got through with Robin. He pretty much ran down the wing, cut inside, took the shot out with his weak foot. Lloris saved, but then a lot of stuff happened there, as you can see. But in the end, we actually managed to clear the way nicely. Then we're in the 78th minute. We have Ribéry on the wing there. I tried to go with some skill moves, a bit of shielding work as well. It didn't really look that nice, so I just went with fake shot instead, and I just finished it off really. Not really a skill goal, I feel. That is the reason why I decided not to count it. And we're in the 85th minute. We have Kishna on the ball. I decided to sub him on once again. We cut inside here with Vitinho. A few ball rolls. Again, I was hoping for a Rabona shot. That could have been sweet that late in the game, but unfortunately it went wide once again. So that is pretty much how that game ended. We ended up winning that game 1-0. We had a lot of chances, mainly Rabona shots, but we weren't really that lucky in that game, I'm afraid. So we go into the third game. We came against a silver team, 83 chemistry. A lot of players, I think, from the Saudi League and the Liga BBVA as well. And we getting started off with Tosic, a nice skill run straight from kickoff. I was actually trying to get a Rabona shot, but I think he doesn't have the flat rate, so that is why it actually ended up being a normal chip shot. Then in the 5th minute, we picked up a free kick. You can see it, I aimed it to Alaba, but for some reason Lloris passed it straight into the feet of my opponent, and he obviously made it 1-0 for an opener to give him the lead. A bit of a stupid goal to concede, to be honest. I think I wasn't aiming enough to the left side with my controller. But anyway, we're in the 7th minute, straight from kickoff again. We go on a nice skill run, this time with Ribéry, and we obviously finish it off to pretty much get a goal back straight away, and also pick up the 9th skill goal. Then in the 12th minute, a bit of a crazy Rabona shot. That would have been a pretty sweet goal as well, but it just ended up going wide basically. Then in the 7th minute, he makes a mistake with his goalkeeper. We pick it up with Ribéry. We go some really nice skill moves. We get past his defenders fairly easy, a few ball rolls, and we finish it off with his weak foot to make it 2-1, give us the lead actually, and also pick up the 10th skill goal, which is nice because that means we actually completed another challenge. Then the 35th minute, we get a big chance with Roberto Firmino. We got past the goalkeeper, but then the Rabona, for an open net, we actually put it over the bar. I just couldn't believe it. We had so many chances, and I thought this was the chance that we finally got the Rabona goal, but I'm afraid it was not really our lucky day. So we went into the second half. I decided to make a few changes, and you can see at the bottom as well, I had to wait pretty much the whole 40 seconds, I think. You usually have to wait, so I decided to bring on Mackay Steven, and also straight from kickoff, he decided not to do anything really. He pretty much stood there doing nothing really. I tried to get the ball of him, but it was pretty difficult, which is something that always happens basically when I play against someone and I try to get the ball. But yeah, also like in the 51st minute, he didn't really do anything. I decided to play it around the back basically, but then finally in the 52nd minute, he actually ended up rage quitting, and yeah, we ended up winning that game 2-1. And since it was in the second half, my opponent decided to leave. It usually would mean that this game will actually count, but like straight from kickoff, he didn't really do anything. So that is kind of the reason why I decided not to count this game, because he also could have easily left basically during halftime, and then it was still in the first half, if you know what I mean. So I'm not going to count this game, which I think is fair enough. So we go into the final game. We come against a pretty nice looking team actually, with the Inform Elia, Inform Linsen, I think also the 5-star skiller that is Maxime. And we start things off just before halftime with Ribery. We get past the goalkeeper, and again, just like in the previous game, for an open net, we actually put the Rabona pretty much over the bar, which was a big shame. Again, I would have thought that would have gone in, but afraid that was not really the case. Then in the second half, we got a nice goal though with Ribery to actually make it 1-0. Then in the 75th minute, we picked up a corner. We play it off short to Mackay Steven, a lovely sombrero flick to beat one defender. Then we go with some more skill moves. We actually beat a defender as well. We took the shot across goal and we hit the post. Could have been a really nice goal, but then straight after that, my opponent actually decided to score an own goal. I'm not really too sure why he did it. Maybe he felt sorry because I missed that chance with Mackay Steven, which, as I said, could have been a really sweet goal. So that could have been the reason. But yeah, we ended up winning that game 2-0. We scored some pretty nice goals as well, which is always nice. So we move on to the skillers up, and as you can see right there, we're still on 11 goals with Vitinho, and we actually have 4 games left. I think I actually made an editing mistake in the previous episode where it actually said that we had 3 games left, but yeah, that should have been 7. Maybe you figured that out yourself as well. But anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then make sure to leave a like. Would be very much appreciated, and if you can hit 2,000 likes, that would be absolutely awesome. So I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.